Hey guys, Joel the Tool Guy here with another tool review for you. Today I'm reviewing my Dewalt 20V max brushless dual driver and impact set that I actually unboxed in a previous video. This is the DCK281D2 set that I picked up from Lowe's. So I was able to take this set on a test drive on a fair-sized framing and drywall job I had to do, and let me say I was quite impressed with the results. The power is definitely there with this set as well as the battery life. The other thing I noticed was how light this set is. Half the time I forgot it was hanging off my tool belt. These drills perform well and stood up to a few drops down the stairs and ladders. Some of those were unintentional, some of those were. The LED light on the bottom of the drill and the impact are quite handy in dark corners. I'll show you how bright they really are. Just a quick touch on both the trigger for the impact and the drill will show you how bright these LEDs really are and how long they stay on. The 3 light LED set on the impact is really nice, and it makes it really bright. And on the drill, it's nice that they moved it to the bottom away from the chuck so that you don't get the shadow from the chuck. Instead, it's really bright. Turning the drill and driver around, the battery indicators that they give you are quite handy on both sets of batteries. The other cool thing I like was the quick clutch on the impact driver. So that means you just have to push in to engage the impact clutch to grab the bit for you. You don't have to, like before, pull out and let it slide in like that. Now to unlock you still have to pull it out like this, but to be able to, kind of makes it that you could do it with one hand if you really wanted to. You got your other hand doing something and you just need your bit quickly and just pop it in and she's in there and doesn't come out. That's really handy, and I love that about this set. Now just staying with batteries for a second, the charge time on these are the 2 amp hour batteries. They were a half an hour, which is exactly what Dewalt claimed it would be inside their promos, and the charger is actually really nice, lightweight, has a nice bright LED light that flashes when the battery is charging, and it also gives you indicators on if the battery isn't charging properly, or if the battery's hot and cold, and then it just comes up as a solid red light right here when the battery is completely charged for you. And with the indicators on the back too, you could also just press them while they're on the charger and it'll tell you if you're close, if you really need the battery instead of waiting for it for full charge. However, there are a couple of things that I wasn't thrilled with on both the drill and the impact. The one thing with the drill was I found that the chuck would loosen a little bit by itself, sometimes dropping the bit on the floor, which lucky for me it was just a subfloor, so no big deal, but if you're going to do it on a finished floor or whatever, you would want to make sure that's locked in there pretty good. The other thing I didn't like was I found that on the bottom here, these plastic connectors for the batteries just seem kind of loose, and that's the way on both the drill and on the impact. I would think if you're going to spend $300 on a tool set, that stuff like that would have been fixed. That's just my opinion, I guess. The only other thing that I wasn't happy with on this set is this really flimsy, I might as well go ahead and say it, garbage bag that they give you. I mean, the zipper just feels really cheap. The bag itself is really thin. I feel like, after a couple of years on the job site, this bag would be torn to shreds. I don't know why all the tool manufacturers are getting away from the hard plastic cases in favor of these nylon bags. Maybe it's so they'll convince you to buy their new stackable hard plastic containers that both Dewalt and I know Bosch make. And it's not just Dewalt doing this. The Rigid and the new Bosch lines have the nylon bags, and I don't get that. Now, I have owned a competitor's brush set for a few years, and I feel like this set is a definite upgrade in both quality and technology over the previous set, and I would recommend any contractor or serious DIYer get this set to add to their arsenal. Thanks guys for taking the time to watch my video. Please leave a comment if you have any questions or are thinking about getting this set for yourself, and I will see you guys next time. If you're interested about specs on these drills, please watch my unboxing video. Thanks.